Happy Tuesday afternoon. We're back again. Another local business. These guys were with us last week. They came out in the clutch for me today. I have to thank them. I had a cancellation and they filled right in. So we're moving along like nothing even happened. And I'm talking about potions in motion. Okay. We went back in the kitchen last week with Jason, and he showed us these SexZ wangs, SexZ Chef. We had some fun. We saw some gold shoes. I think we're going to have some more fun today. I'm going to toss it out to them in a second. But if you guys can see behind me right here, look at this spread. My butt's in the way here, but look at this. Mother's Day in a box. And I heard they're almost sold out. So if you want this for your mom on Mother's Day, you better get on it now. So I'm going to send it out right now. We got a special guest today. We got a lot today. We got Jeff Lichtenstein. Jeff, give a wave, owner of Echo Farm Properties. We got real estate agent Debbie Gross right down there. Say hi, Debbie.
Hello.
And Mr. Jason from Potions in Motion is back again. How you doing, man?
Excellent. Excellent. Thanks, Rob.
Hey, Jason, I got one question. So I've ordered it, and you said, what don't you want? I said eggplant. That's my kryptonite.
Right.
What's all coming besides the eggplant in the box?
So for the Mother's Day package, it starts out with a mimosa kit, which will include a bottle of rosé prosecco, 4 bottles of orange juice, and some acrylic champagne flutes. We then roll into some fresh cut organic fruit with a nice mint glazed drizzle sauce for the fruit. Then we go into a lox platter, which includes lox, all the fixings from capers to onions to tomatoes.
We do get the capers.
Capers will be in there.
Capers are good.
And then a whole basket, an actual wicker basket of all different breads, bagels, croissants, pastries. And then you get into the hot food. You'll have an entire half pan of a mushroom and vegetable egg frittata, which is enough to serve 4 to 6 people. And then you'll have a whole pan of Belgian waffles with all different toppings. You get 8 Belgian waffles with toppings like chocolate chips, blueberries, whipped cream, and all that's in a kit that also comes with an entire vase of fresh cut flowers for the table.
So it's Mother's Day plus.
Mother's Day plus. It's a one-stop shop. You open the box and you're done. All you got to do is get it on the table.
I have to ask you, when I saw the interview last week, and I thought you are one of the most innovative, people I've ever seen, because you're reacting to this so quickly. Where did that come from? Have you always been that way?
I've always been that way. I mean, that's the key. I mean, when things get tough, the guys that succeed are the guys that can figure a way how to evolve. Everything in business is about evolving and trying to get one step ahead of where the world's going and try and get there before everybody else. We've been doing this for about 7 weeks, and it started out with just me and SexZ Chef running a 2-man operation the 3rd week of March, delivering food myself. He was cooking everything himself. And when you take the tour today, I think we have 18 people back to work full time today. And that is without a PPP loan. That is an organic 18 staff back to work organically from sales of product.
And what does your business look like, and how do you think the restaurant business is going to change in the next 6 months, so to say, just based in our area and everything?
Yeah, I mean, I think the restaurant business is going to be in for an incredible shock once all of the social distancing issues unravel. In the restaurant world, the margins are so small. So, it's kind of cutthroat to the point where if your margins and your food sales are affected by such a little amount, it has massive effects on how that restaurant can succeed. I honestly don't know how restaurants in dense areas like Manhattan or Atlantic Avenue and Delray, I have no idea how they're going to be able to derive enough sales to cover their overhead. It's just simple math. It doesn't without raising the prices of their food double. It's a math equation that I think is going to be detrimental to a lot of those restaurants. If they can't,
where do you think where is it going to go for you? What are you what are the 1 or 2 steps ahead that you're thinking of right now?
So really, I mean, the wave of the future is going to be, contactless, prepared meals, prepared food delivered right to the house. Try and keep the overhead low. And then, you got to realize if you're manufacturing food out of a facility, your audience is unlimited. You could get more drivers and more chefs and bigger kitchens and more ovens, and you're not capped. If you're sitting on the corner of Atlantic Avenue in Swinton, you're capped. and there's really, there's not much there's not much you can do about that. So we're trying to get ahead of the game with developing a big base of not only our existing catering clients, but also trying to break into people that didn't even know we did this. That was the hardest thing in the beginning. It's real easy to go to a restaurant that you're familiar with and order your famous meal and have it delivered to your house. But we didn't have a menu like that. We're a catering company. We do weddings, we do corporate events. So we had to kind of create the entire sphere that we're in right now, because we're competing with every restaurant. There were restaurants that never did delivery that are doing delivery now. So, delivery is not it's all over now. It's not unique. But I think, putting packages together like this, especially at the fact that people can't have events and they can't have large events, we're moving now to create packages that people can send people for events like Mother's Day, or today was Cinco de Mayo. We got an incredible Father's Day promotion. With the recent changes in the liquor laws, we're now allowed to serve custom craft cocktails with food. So we're now coming up with a package that's going to be doing craft cocktail boxes to go, which are all going to be statically priced, and you'll be able to go on and pick your own drinks like a drop-down menu, and then mix them with different types of tapas food. It's about it's a way to create experiences that no one has ever had a need for, trying to get to those experiences first, price them right, and get to the client, ahead of the game.
Can we have a question already on Facebook? Can a mom order it for herself?
Absolutely. You can go online. You can order it for 2 or for 4 people. You could order for yourself. We are probably going to be sold out by tomorrow or Thursday. We have the capacity to do about 250 deliveries, and we're about close to 175 right now. We're completely sold out today for Cinco de Mayo, the special that we had today. So.
And Debbie, you remember last week we were on with Jason, and he took us on an awesome tour of the kitchen back there. We met SexZ Chef. Debbie, what do you think about what Jason's doing here? I mean, the food, first of all. Just talk a little bit about our experience last week with Jason.
Well, last week was so much fun because it was certainly a lot more than we bargained for. We didn't know we'd be going back to the kitchen and getting to meet SexZ Chef and his gold sneakers. And all of the props that he has in the back for all of your upcoming special dinners. So that was a lot of fun. And then, of course, seeing all the food that you're preparing. And it was also very exciting to know that you're bringing back staff and you're paying their medical benefits. That's very exciting in the time we're living in right now. So it's exciting to see what you're doing, Jason, and what you're doing for the community, because we also found out about you doing the charity work also and giving back to different charity organizations.
Yeah, we're it's definitely been a growing operation in the past 7 weeks, and we're looking to get it as big as we can, and hopefully this will remain a vertical of our business that will be a continual vertical indefinitely. And we were able to have the facilities and the staff available to evolve, and we're spending the money on the marketing and getting to the consumer, giving an incredible value. I'm all about value. So, our packages all are jammed with value. It's a real great experience, and it's something unique. And I think with the craft cocktail boxes, that's going to open up a whole new category.
I think there was I was talking to our web guys. They're in Seattle, and there's a company out there. There's a company out there similar to you, but they're doing stuff afterwards. Like they're doing bingo and other things where they're bringing then an experience where you call in afterwards, with your meal and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And a lot of cool things you could probably do with this.
And if you see behind me here, last week, this was one of the top things, the SexZ wangs. Jason, actually, I got to try some of those wangs. Oh my God. Amazing. Unlike any chicken wing I've ever had in my entire life before, honest to God, amazing.
They're great.
And I'm going to show some other images here. So some of the food, this looks like a nice steak or a kebab.
You want me to get ready for the tour while you're doing that?
Yeah. And then,
all right, let me spin this around and flip it around.
And Debbie, we talked about this. Look at the freshness. Look at this steak.
And the other thing too, and as Jason's walking, I'm not sure if he can tell us this, but you're also delivering seafood meat.
Right. So the SexZ Market is the website where we sell proteins from filet mignons to lobster tails, all fresh that come in every day. Those proteins are either seasoned or unseasoned and get delivered to your house 7 days a week, right to your door. And then it's such an incredible price point there. You're going to really see a very strong demand even now with all these meat plants closing. Getting real high end and good custom meat is going to not be as easy as it was. And you're going to see the grocery
Not even that.
getting real
You know,
thin on meat.
You're much better than Wendy's, but I'm sure they're probably trying to call you, trying to get something from you.
Let me spin it around. I'm going to spin it around right now.
All right. I just want to warn the public out there. Get ready. Oh, we lost the video. Hopefully,
I'm here.
get ready, folks. So
Yes,
this is
this
gonna
will
be the
be
fun
fun.
part of the tour.
All right, guys. This is the office here. We have Charisse. She's taking in phone calls, and she's right now doing routes. So we have, by doing all the deliveries ourselves, we can put more bartenders and servers that are out of work right now to work doing deliveries instead of using third-party companies. And now we have a need for an entire person just to do delivery routes. So that's Charisse. This is Bella here, who's taking in orders, and she's dealing with new client calls that come in. We're going to go back into the warehouse here. I'm going to show you what's going on back here. There's Carrie, Mr. Man of Marketing.
There he is.
We have Christina over here, who is putting together Mother's Day baskets. And she is making beautiful looking baskets with all different types of ribbon and grass and, all sorts of stuff here. We got Mr. Grant Lavalli, who is batching sangrias for tonight. He is doing the sangrias that are going out with the Cinco de Mayo. And then we got the man of the hour right here. Here he is.
There he is.
What's up, guys?
Let me go. We got the saddlebag. We got the gold.
the SexZ Chef.
We got the gold. Look at these things.
Gold.
Look at the pants. Check out the pants, Rob. Look at this.
Oh my.
Lily Pulitzer.
Hey.
These are the Lily Pulitzer specials right here.
Spice Girls is always in style and always today. We got margaritas in the back. We got lemonade. Look at these.
Tell them what's going out. Tell them what's on the menu tonight for the sold out Cinco
We
de
have
Mayo.
the Cinco de Mayo package, which is $49, which is really a value of about $120. You get 3 full 12-inch tortillas, which is your quesadillas. Which in a restaurant, you're going to pay $15 for. Guacamole, homemade pico de gallo. You got brownie pie, macerated strawberries. You got the sangria over here, tortilla chips, hand fried. We got tons of stuff. You're probably going to get about 15 pounds worth of food that's going to take home today.
Take us in the kitchen. Show them what we guys got.
Yeah, I got a quick question for the chef.
Go ahead.
So I work with social media, so I'm checking different things the other day, and I find you on Facebook. I didn't send a friend request. I'm not like that. But are you from the Philly area?
I'm from, I was born in South Philly, Philadelphia, and I moved down to Hollywood, Florida in 1985 when I was 8 years old.
So the question I have, because I'm from that way, I went to school at Temple University in Philadelphia.
Okay.
Eagles fan? Come on, hit me with
Eagles fan, absolutely. Donovan McNabb all the way. Eagles fan, Allen Iverson.
I knew I liked you.
McNabb went to Syracuse.
I knew I liked this guy. I knew I liked him. Go ahead, take us on the tour. Go ahead.
If you're from up there, what do you go to? Geno's or Pat's or
I like
John's?
Jim's on South
Jim.
Street.
Yeah,
Yep.
Jim's on South Street. Come on, we'll take you to the kitchen.
So we have Jamaican Andrew over here. Let me just do a quick sidebar. Jamaican Andrew builds boxes during the day and he fixes everything in the warehouse. So now we got a full shipping department now. So we utilize all the space, and we needed a full-time guy just building boxes. We're keeping the boxes.
What's his nickname?
Jamaican Andrew.
Oh, Jamaican Andrew. Okay, yeah.
We're in Jamaica.
Kingston, Jamaica.
Everybody's got nicknames around here. All right, in the kitchen. Chef Eric. Chef Eric, we call him Thor. Cinco de Mayo. We got Chef Kevin. And then we got Chef Yu in the back. There's just food everywhere.
Just some of the 75 to 80 deliveries that are going out today.
This is part of the 80 deliveries today, which includes Cinco orders, cold food orders,
Vegan
taco orders.
quesadillas, vegetarian quesadillas, chicken-only quesadillas, steak-only quesadillas, cheese-only quesadillas, and steak with onion-only quesadillas. On top of all of these special requests that we have here. So we're constantly breaking down individual numbers because they just don't buy packages. They want custom and special requests for every package. So we're constantly tracking numbers every single 10 minutes. We got to track numbers. So you got Hugh down there doing homemade quesadillas down here. We're doing 250 12-inch quesadillas.
Racks of quesadillas.
So each house, this is for 4 people. So open this up, you. Show them how many they get. They're going to get 3 12-inch quesadillas per house. That's just part of the meal here. And these were all done on the flat top. Tequila, bee honey lime marinated, dark meat chicken breast, shredded cheese. So we have 225 of these cut into 4 pieces each.
Incredible. Incredible.
The only other thing.
And then we still got the harem over here, Rob, with the candles going.
Yeah.
We still got some lingerie for sale at $9.99. If anybody wants to add that on. We got the candles. We got the cigars. Now we have custom sunglasses today.
Sunglasses.
And I got to send you one of these masks, Rob. The SexZ
Yeah,
Chef glitter
I
masks.
need one of those masks.
We'll have them sign it.
So Jason, really quick,
Yeah,
if people right now we're sold out of the Cinco de Mayo, but
Yeah,
you
Cinco
still
de
have,
Mayo's done.
but you still have Mother's Day in a boxes available. You're gonna
Yep.
have Father's Day in a boxes coming up soon.
Yep.
You have the craft cocktail thing that you're working on.
Craftcocktailboxes.com.
So how can people, first of all, get in touch with you? They want to call you. They website. Give me all that information right now.
All right, so if they want to call now, we have a full office crew here 7 days a week. 877 Party Night. That's 877 Party Night, NIGHT. If they want to go to the website, the best is just to go to www.dinnersinmotion.com. And when they get there, they'll be able to see everything. They'll be able to see the Mother's Day specials. They'll be able to see the market. They'll be able to get into the dinner side. They'll be able to see the craft cocktails in a box, which goes live tomorrow. Every 2 days, it gets updated with new dinner items, new proteins. And we deliver 7 days a week. We're open 7 days a week.
And you'll deliver to Palm Beach Gardens. You deliver down to, where did you say your coverage area is?
So our coverage area is all of Broward and Palm Beach County for delivery. We will ship meat out anywhere overnight because we have a vac master. So we ship out products, raw meat and seafood on ice to just about anywhere in the country.
Do you do anything custom at all?
Everything we do is custom.
Everything. So what's like the weirdest request you've had?
I had a request this morning, and I hope he's not watching, but I had a request this morning for the Mother's Day in a box. And the family was of Spanish descent, and they didn't know what lox was. They didn't want to eat the lox. So instead, we're sending them a package of the quesadillas to replace the lox in the Mother's Day brunch box.
Fantastic.
Like 250 orders. It's all in the details.
It's just incredible, Jeff and Gabby. I mean, what Jason's doing, and like we talked about, it's reinventing yourself in a time where it's tough, and staying afloat, and I just can't believe you're still paying.
No PPP loan yet here. We're still waiting from Citibank. No PPP loan yet.
Insane. But again, for everyone watching this, we got a good crowd on watching and people commenting. Support Jason. Support Potions in Motion, Dinners in Motion, Mother's Day in a Box. A local guy who gives back to the community, who's part of our community, and incredible food. I mean, let's just, first of all, not that you're doing this, the food is excellent.
Yeah, well, you got to have a good product. It's one thing just to be a good marketer and want to get something to somebody and sell it and make a buck, but we stand behind our product. Our staff stands behind their product. Everybody owns, the product like they own the company, and that's really what you get when you order from us. You're getting specialty stuff. It's not cookie cutter items. It's nothing that was frozen. Everything is made fresh, and it's made to order. And that's why we don't mind customizing people's orders. In this day and age where everything's getting incredibly competitive, I have no problem customizing any order for anybody, no matter what they want.
No eggplant for me.
No eggplant for you ever. Don't worry.
And folks, you even got a tour of the kitchen. He took you back in the kitchen. He showed you SexZ Chef. We
weren't even scheduled today.
and
those are the pants he wears every day, stuff like that.
and I'm just gonna give you some comments here on Facebook as we're going live here.
Good.
Jody Moro Skoger, I really butchered her name. I apologize. They are killing it because they are creative and the execution is top notch. Keep up the great work.
Thanks, Jody.
Love the sexy market. Fillets are like butter. Shrimp and scallops are amazing. Love the salmon. It's all fantastic.
Penny agreed with me, so I hate eggplant too.
Penny hates eggplant.
But she's ordering from you right now.
I think I just saw the order come in, actually.
Yeah.
Custom cocktails. You know, you guys are doing an amazing job, and the community is very thankful. Loving all of our fresh meats delivered to our door. So these are people. I'm not making this up. They're commenting on here as we speak. That it just shows. My mom has become. Oh, I got to stop real quick. My mom has become my biggest fan of this. I call it my reality TV show here. She's asking, "Do you make pierogies? Do you know?"
Sure, we'll make pierogies. Absolutely.
Now she's in Pennsylvania, Mom. I don't know if he's going to ship it to PA for you, but
We'll throw them right on ice. I'll have them out tomorrow. She'll have them before the weekend.
Eileen says best food. Thanks, Jason. Again, if you guys are just tuning in right now on Facebook Live, we're here with Debbie Gross, agent at Ecofine Properties. Say hi, Debbie.
Hello.
Jeff Lichtenstein, owner of Ecofine Properties. He ordered a Mother's Day in a box from Jason. Jason Savino, owner of Potions in Motion, Dinners in Motion. They got a special going on for Mother's Day. I'm going to bring it up again here. The picture. Where is it? Got a
Bring in the locks. I don't want a quesadilla on Mother's Day.
Go ahead, Debbie. Go ahead, Debbie.
While you're doing that, Jason, I also wanted to bring up when we spoke before, you talked about your Sunday suppers. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So we're going to be doing, starting next Sunday, we're going to be doing a Supper Sunday giveaway to the community, where we're going to have a site you can go to, suppersundays.com. It's going to be a meal that's going to be a quantity of 250 starting out on the first Sunday. You'll be able to go on there and sign up for it, and, filling in for people in need, or just people that, want a good cooked meal. And we'll be sending those out between 3 to 6 p.m. pickup only here at our office here in Boca. And it's going to be every Sunday afternoon. So we're going to close down for sales on Sunday, and we're going to devote all the infrastructure here just to pushing that product out on Sunday afternoons. So pretty soon after Mother's Day, we're going to be open 6 days a week for sale. Sundays are going to be devoted to the giveaways, for the free meals.
And again, the Mother's Day in a box is behind me right here, folks, in this picture. And you get a lot of stuff.
We took that picture, right? We took that picture. That's the actual box deconstructed. Those are everything from the bagels to the lox to the capers about to spill over. That's a live shot. That's not stock photo right there.
And you're also going to be doing a Father's Day in a box. Can you give me a little insight into what comes in that?
Sneak peek, Father's Day in a box. It's going to include an entire set of items that'll be easily barbecuable. So we meant it for Dad to cook on the grill. It could be served raw or cooked. Comes with a custom embroidered barbecue rag for Dad with his name embroidered personally on each rag that we sell. It's also going to include 2 cigars, a cigar cutter, and a knife set for Dad. So you got a whole bunch of stuff in there.
Do you do birthdays?
Yes, we're starting birthdays. That's kind of one of the ideas with the craft cocktail boxes, because we've had a lot of adults looking for something unique to send to someone for their birthday, for graduation of college, or, just something unique. And the craft cocktail boxes is our first answer to something on a food and beverage piece that can be used as a nice gift for, a couple or a guy or a girl, whatever. Just something unique that I don't really think anybody's doing that yet.
I'm from Chicago, and I got my sister sent me a Chicago pizza, which was nice, but are you doing anything? What's that?
You got to cook it.
I did. I had to cook it. That's right. Are you doing anything like city-like location, like from Philadelphia, for like a Philly night or a Chicago night or Boston night?
Honestly, this thing has grown so quick, so fast that I don't want to get ahead of myself, in fear that I don't want to be able to serve all the people that are seeing us, and I don't want the quality to be, compromised. Right. Thank you. So I got so many people sending me so many ideas, but I have a kind of a plan on where I want it to go. We're trying to introduce new foods. The next level is going to be into the Asian sphere. So we're going to be doing sushi. And that starts up the weekend after Mother's Day. And that's that website is going to be under superflysushi.com. And now we're going to superflysushi.com. So
the name after Jimmy Snuka?
Jimmy Snuka.
That's right. Superfly Jimmy Snuka, right?
Yeah.
So that's going to be a whole nother site that's just going to be dedicated to adding because we had a really good team of sushi chefs that worked for us when we were busy with the catering. So we're getting them back to work, and then we're going to start pumping out sushi platters and all different types of custom sushi delivered as well, starting next week.
I have to say, Jeff and Debbie, I've never seen anything like this. I honest to God, I've never seen anybody.
No, we had a sales meeting today, and we talked about you because of how fast you're moving on things and how you're reacting to it. I think just from a business perspective, it's very inspiring. You know what you're doing. I think it's great. I think it's a good American story just of how to buckle down and just get to work and think of innovative solutions.
Yeah, I mean, overnight we were left with an entire workforce that basically didn't have anywhere to go instantly, and the business that we had from catering was gone. So I was forced with trying to come up with something right away to put a couple of people back at work, 2, 3, 4, anyone. And now we're almost at 75% capacity here. I would say within another week or two, we will be at 100% back to work without any PPP loan funding or anything. Organically, everyone back to work within a week. Hey,
it's Nafisa who's
her
birthday today. She just sitting here. I'm paying for it. Send her she wants a Dad's Day box.
You got it. You'll have the first one.
That's on me. Do something special for her.
You got it.
She's awesome.
And I'll say, Jeff, and Debbie, Jason he's himself. This is him. This is Jason. He's a fun guy. He's taking us back in the kitchen.
T-shirt every day. This is it. This is as good as it gets. A different color shirt, T-shirt every day.
But he's taking us back in the kitchen. He's showing us the people that make his business, that make them successful. The chef, the Jamaican, what's his name? The Jamaican buck.
Jamaican Andrew
making the boxes.
We have an Andrew, but he's not Jamaican.
But it just goes to show the close knit. It sounds like that you guys have there, the family that you've built in your business, and
that's why it was important to get them back to work. It's I have a lot of families that work for me, a lot of husband and wives and kids. Christina's daughter is Bella at the front desk. Her husband's coming in at 3:00 to do deliveries. When you have a business that has 3 family members rely on you for full-time employment, that's a huge liability there if I can't get those people back to work. So, we employ a lot of families.
And how many, didn't you buy, like I read or heard $22,000 of, prime meat?
The first week we were in business, we ran up between Gordon, Cisco, and Cheney Brothers about $22,000 in groceries. We turned that around and sold that in food. We've slowed down a little on the meat side and picked up a lot on the prepared food side. So our numbers are still exactly where they were with what we were purchasing from our distributors. So, I mean, everybody from the linen guys to the distributors to the disposables at Dade Paper, everybody's still got business as usual from us here.
And Jason, just to clarify, if somebody's watching from, Pennsylvania or Iowa or California, wherever the hell they're watching from,
right?
They can go to your website and you're able to ship that stuff out.
Yep. My buddy Samir got us in touch with a piece of equipment called the Vac Master. It's a sealed meat sealer that vacuum seals meat. So what we do is we take the fresh meat here, we butcher it, then we season it with the sexy seasonings. We seal it, vac seal it, and then we have styrofoam shipping containers and ice, and they get shipped out overnight. So we can ship proteins at the same price you would pay for them here. The shipping's slightly more, but you're still getting $9 center cut fillets no matter where you live.
Incredible. And for those that joined us last week and they were on again this week watching, I mean, this could be the kickoff of the reality TV show for SexZ Chef and his crew. I'll tell you what. Listen,
shop the pilot. It'll be the new Tiger King. Go for it. Shop it. Call Netflix. Listen, Netflix needs content right now. They're out of content. Nobody's working in the movie industry. We'll send them some content right away.
They're doing a movie I read today on it with Nicolas Cage.
Oh, he's the Tiger King, Nicolas Cage.
As the Tiger King. Yeah, which is actually totally, I can see that.
We'll have SexZ Chef as SexZ Chef, though. So that'll be.
Yeah, that's it. One word. He definitely play himself.
I just have to say, Jason, again, I want to thank you for coming on here and
anytime.
and highlighting your business and Jeff and Debbie. I mean, again, incredible work that he's doing, and he's a member of our local community.
When people, we're in the real estate business. Why are we doing this? Because we did this beforehand, where we've been doing profiles. It's when people buy in an area, they buy the community first. They don't buy a house just to buy a house. They're buying their weather and the surroundings, but they like the area and they like the vibe of it. So you want to keep as many local things as you can. A guy like this who's busting his butt and has got a crew there, support them. Debbie Gross is a local that knows that Delray, Boynton, Boca market, Lake Worth extremely well. Give her a shout out. We're local. We support local and support all your businesses right now.
Yep. Yeah, and the promotions you got, the video's great. We've from the first video last week, we saw a nice boost and a lot of people that put orders in that saw they were from the video here, and it's definitely helped us a lot. So I appreciate all that you guys have done for us. Every bit helps.
And if you haven't go ahead, Debbie.
Well, I was just going to say it's really admirable what you're doing, Jason, because right now we all have to reinvent ourselves. And so you're doing it, you're working so hard, you're doing it well, you're bringing back employees, giving back to the community. So it's very admirable. And we respect you reinventing yourself, because that's what people have to do now to succeed.
In every line of work you're going to have to find a way to, deal with the new norms, and the people that get it done first and figure it out first are going to be the ones that come out of this better than the rest, unfortunately.
Right.
I think we need to have Jason on for a staff meeting, Jeff. What do you think? Bring him and SexZ Chef on.
I'd love it.
Listen, I'll come in, I'll bring lunch, we'll bring SexZ in.
All right, you're on.
Socially distant live action performance with SexZ Chef, live feed, fresh lunch at your office. We'll sell real estate. We'll list homes. Whatever you need. I'll start plugging you away. We'll
there you go. We got that little table there next to the lingerie. We'll sell some homes in there.
Can he juggle? Can SexZ Chef do any tricks? Can he juggle? Cartwheels?
SexZ Chef cannot, but I can. I can do some good juggling. So maybe if you have me on next week, I'll bring in some knives and we'll juggle knives and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Put that on if you got an open spot next week. All right.
Oh boy.
All right. You're in.
I have to say though, Jason, again, thank you for coming on and joining us, folks. If you're just joining us, Potions in Motion is the name of the company, but it's called Dinners in Motion. It's mothersdayinabox.com. That's for Mother's Day. You better hurry up because that's running out fast.
I would probably say maybe 30 or 40 left. I've seen them. I've been watching since we've been on. The orders have been coming in on the top of the phone while I'm on the phone with you here. So Eddie
Gaggs says Jay can juggle. I don't know who Jay is.
He can. Next week. I'll bring in the knives next week. We'll light
flip
them up.
Bottles and all, he says. Flip bottles and all.
Yeah, that's really good.
But dinnersinmotion.com, mothersdayinabox.com. The Father's Day in a Box is coming up.
Craft cocktails in a box.
Cocktails in a box. I mean, this is the future. And like you're saying, I know we're in troubled times right now, but this is the start of something that's going to continue, I feel, after even all this is said and done.
Well, the other thing is when you're innovating like this, it also gets your mind out of any of the negativity that's going on there, and you're just focused on what you can do.
Yeah, I mean, Lee, think about the guy that started Edible Arrangements. He probably said, you know what? I'm going to send somebody some fruit. And now look at him.
Yeah, it's true.
It started simple. Everybody was just sending flowers. Some guy goes, I don't know, let's send fruit. He's the only guy in the space still.
Yeah.
So, anything could happen.
So check them out. Jason, what's the number to call again if they want to give a call?
877 Party Night. PARTYNIGHT. 877 Party Night.
Jeff has already ordered his Mother's Day in a box. He's getting no eggplant.
No eggplant.
No eggplant, but lox. I know what that is. Lots of capers.
Lots of capers.
Some family ordered it. They don't want the lox, but they want quesadillas.
Yeah.
My mom's asking for pierogies. I mean, this is like we've got everything here.
Yeah. Just if you ever see Larry David, just don't name an eggplant sandwich with my name in it.
That's right.
Well, I want to thank you, Jason, for joining us again this afternoon. Debbie Gross, thank you so much.
Thank
Jeff,
you.
as always, and check them out and tell SexZ Chef we said Have a great day.
I will. Thanks, guys.
All right. See you later.
Bye-bye.